Good evening, YouTube. It's 48.7 degrees in my workshop, and it's almost 2:40 in the afternoon on February 16th, 2024. And on today's project, or this is just a bonus project actually, I was working on something else and decided, you know what, time to get rid of some of this scrap. So if you guys watched my videos in the past, I have had this piece of scrap in the corner near my lathe for literally months, maybe even almost a year, and finally decided, you know what, I'm going to get around to actually making something out of it. I always knew what I was going to do with it. I just never had the time or felt like I needed to work on it. But I was working on another project you guys are going to see later, and I got something in the pressure pot and decided, you know what, it's a good time to get this done. So, you know, just like all good things don't work out the way that you intend. And obviously, as you guys saw by the thumbnail and the title, we're going to have a lot of problems on this one. Even though I felt like we really shouldn't have, even though I kind of knew that this was going to happen. So all we're doing here is getting the faceplate on, and I intended just to make a pencil holder or a pencil bowl. Not even a bowl, like a pencil cup, which I've done in the past. Last year I did that, and out of another piece of scrap wood just like this, and everything went relatively well. But here we are again attempting to make the same thing. I knew there was a crack in this when I started this project. However, I did not know the extent of how deep this crack went, and I'm about to find out here in just a second. So initially we're working with just regular pine. This is just a post from a previous project, and it was going well initially, and then boom, I started starting and stopping the lathe just to see how deep the crack was, and then with the square carbide tool working off material, it caught me and almost hit me in the face, and now there's a giant piece missing out of it. So then it splayed open even more, and of course we got to keep going because I'm already at this point. We might as well keep going. And I attempted at one point. I thought of just putting it in a bowl and making like a resin crack out of it. I thought that would have been cool if I would have just filled it up, but I already got something in the pressure pot. I only have one pressure pot, so I decided, you know what, let's just go ahead and try to make something out of this. But not knowing how deep this crack was, here I am just keep working off material, and I'm thinking in my head, how deep is this going to go? And it went almost completely through. So by the end of it, all I have is this small little piece of wood left, and here I am just working off material thinking, oh my god, this is pathetic. But I've already started the process, so I didn't want just to, chuck it and throw it in the garbage. So we're going to get something out of this, because this was problematic and I just needed to have something to show for it. So my big pencil bowl that I was going to have, or pencil cup, ends up being about this big. So I am horrible about throwing away scrap wood. I don't know how many other woodworkers out there hang on to scrap wood forever. I feel like I need to use it for something, and I should have just thrown this away. Just like all these other pieces of scrap that I have. I literally have a bucket and another bucket and another bucket full of scrap wood that I just need to throw away, because I'm not going to do anything with it. And this project was no different. So something that started with really good intentions ended up, being problematic. But we did make something out of this. And once we got it to this size, it's basically a shot glass at this point. So now I'm just, gouging out the middle of it. And at this point, I really thought, since there was such little material to work with, that it would just splay open and completely shatter. But surprisingly, I ended up gouging it all the way through. And this is about the size of a shot glass. This is just a tall shot glass, essentially, is what we did here. And yeah, I initially wanted to make a nice pencil cup, but I just wasn't able to because we had so many problems with it. But I am glad I got to get rid of this scrap piece of wood, and it did get to become something. And here's like pretty much the size of it here. And we sanded it, not a whole lot of sanding, 50 grit all the way up to 80, and I didn't do much more else with it. I was going to burn it initially, but here I am. This is what I needed to do, throw away the scrap pieces. And there were other scrap pieces that came with it, and I just decided, just get rid of it. It's not worth it. So I learned my lesson. Throw away the scrap wood. Use what wood you do have. Use project wood for stuff you can actually do something with, but not every piece of wood needs to be saved. But anyway, this is just a bonus project. hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked it. I'm going to be pushing out a lot more content, I think, trying to grow the channel. But now we're just parting it off. But I'm glad something came of it, and I am going to keep this. And there will be a video on Sunday. So hope you guys like this, and hope everybody has a good weekend. All right, peace. All right, project is done. And this is all I have to show for it. This can maybe be like a shot glass. I might keep this as a shot glass, or keep it in the cabinet where I keep my other shot glasses until my wife discovers it and tells me to throw it the hell out. But that giant log, this is it. So I already thought of a title when I screwed up initially. I was gonna title this "I Can't Fix This Problem" or something like that. But we did. We got something out of it. I'm gonna say shot glass. Shot glass. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do with this. But this was supposed to be something completely different, and it did not end up that way at all, obviously. But you guys are going to be watching this in about 3 hours. Today is Friday, the 16th of February, 2023. Or 2024, not 2023, sorry. Still trying to clean up the workshop. So I was actually working on another project for Sunday's video, so you guys can get a lot of videos coming out. Because I think I'm going to press harder in trying to grow the channel a little bit. But yeah, shot glass. Fun. Anyway, so I hope you guys liked it. Hope you got something out of it. And it's cold here in Texas. It's 47-ish degrees. To me, that's cold because I'm from Texas. And yeah, wait till you see tomorrow's video or Sunday's video. Totally different video. You guys are going to see something cool in the beginning of that, so look out for that. But anyway, hope you guys liked it. I'm going to go edit this, and you guys are going to watch this later tonight. All right, peace.